Up, guys? Here's the Impact review. It'll probably be very brief because this episode was just like straight to the point. Uh, the first thing that we had happen was Grado pulls up with Joseph Park, and Joseph Park's like, "The day's big. The big day. You gotta ask Laurel Vanessa the big question, and give her the big gift." So he's like telling him to get like all dressed up and stuff, you know. This was really nice. What happened was the mayor of Orlando, who's a big wrestling fan, by the way, he came in the ring and he declared that day Impact Day. A lot of people were like making jokes because there was a picture of him with the WWE title. He's a wrestling fan, and that picture was taken for WrestleMania. Um, so the mayor of Orlando is actually a cool cat. He's an Impact fan. You guys are so stupid. Fuck you niggas. Jim Barcelona was in the building, which was cool. He's works for Miami Hero. Cool dude too, wrestling fan, nice dude. I talked to him at the local shows. But we kicked things off with some six-man action. Nori Fuji teams up with Moose, and Eli Drake teams up with Ethan Carter and Chris Adonis. Eddie Edwards was on the team with Moose and Nori Fuji. Ethan Carter, long match by the way. Ethan Carter pinned Moose, which would made me uncomfortable because, now he's in line for a Grand Impact Grand Championship match. It's next week. Then we had ourselves Richard Justice backstage. Matt McKenzie was like talking about the last knockouts chanting match, and then the same fat guy that's been going like this, Richard Justice, he tells Mackenzie, she's like, "What are you doing here?" He's like, "I'm a standby wrestler. They need me to come in the ring fill time. I'm on standby." Mackenzie Mitchell's like, "That's stupid." He's like, "No, it's not." And then that dude's been standing there like weeks, like for a while, like I think since Slammiversary. JP announced that there would be a live Impact special in August, and it would feature Lucha Underground stars Johnny Mundo, Drago, and Taya Valkyrie from Lucha Underground, which is actually really fun. I'd like to see that. Lashley apparently came out to call out Bruce Pritchard. He wants his title shot. It looks like I'm going to have to make some orders around here, since there's no order being taken around here. I want a rematch for my title. And honestly, I don't want him to face the champion anymore because he's had enough title shots, but I don't even think El Patron got his revenge on him for betraying. So by the way, sorry guys, it's late. But El Patron's just feuding with LAX. Where is this leading to? Anyway, Bruce Pritchard comes out with Towers like, "I made it clear that there will be no more people demanding shit around here." And the man that Lashley took out last week, Matt Sydal, comes out. "I won't be ignored. I won't be ignored, Lashley," and he comes in the ring. Lashley's like, "This doesn't involve you, small fry. Give me," and then Sydal's mad like, "Don't ignore me." And then he's like, "Nigga," and he tries to spear Sydal. Sydal knees him, and he lands like this. And I think he split something. I don't know what the fuck. But he knees Lashley. Lashley goes down. And then he hits the airborne on Lashley. And Tyrus and Pritchard leave. And Sydal's like celebrating. He took out the big man, Lashley. Pretty cool. Nice that they're giving him more time. Especially after like the great role he's been on in that video package that they played. We had Ishimori versus Davey Richards. Good match. Davey Richards was talking like a babyface before in the video package he played. And I think he won. So he's moving on. I guess the finals, not the finals, but the semifinals are complete in this World Cup tournament. I want to talk about the Davey Richards news that came out earlier this week, but I don't want to spoil Impact for anybody. So I guess I don't think I'm going to talk about it. But let's just say that it'll be very interesting to see what happens in his future until Destination X. But I did enjoy him in Impact. I liked his heel run. I love this feud with Eddie. And I'm glad him and Angelina are married with a child. And I thank him in Impact. I wish he had been a world champion like Eddie Edwards. But, because I think he's a phenomenal wrestler. I love their tag team. I'm glad I got to see them at Lockdown 3 years ago. Anyway, Bruce Pritchard is with Tyrus backstage and he announces, I don't like Bruce Pritchard. He's so fucking annoying. But anyway, he's like, Destination X live on August. Let's see when it is. It's on the 17th, I think, eh? Yeah, it could be on the 10th. I don't fucking know. Or the 15th. I don't even remember. But anyway, he's like, Lashley goes one-on-one with Matt Sydal. The winner of that gets a title shot with any championship that they want or whatever. I hope Sydal wins. You know? The last knockout standing match of the night. I really hate Rosemary's new haircut. I love Sienna. KM comes out in his underwear at ringside. These girls beat the fuck out of each other. Sienna mainly got beat up. Like, she got beat up by everything. She was hit with a chair, which looked like it hurt like a son of a bitch. Her arm was like bent it back. At the end of the match, Rosemary like threw Sienna on a table in the corner when no one's table's outside the ring. And she like puts a garbage can on Sienna's crotch, you know? And she's about to like kick her. KM is on the apron like, leave her alone and don't call me a liar. And Rosemary shoots the mist in his face and he falls off the apron. And then Sienna throws the garbage can at Rosemary, and Rosemary falls on the table through two tables. And her head breaks like both of them, so she doesn't get up. Sienna wins the last knockout standing match. And she's still the champion. I love Sienna so much in this new role. When another woman overthrows her, eventually, that woman will be up here. I just hope that Sienna stays up there too. Alberto El Patron was with his brother and his dad, and he pretty much was telling Mackenzie, I'm going to whip every member of LAX. I want this gauntlet match tonight. I want to eliminate all of them, so it's just me and Carlos, that perro. He's talking about Conan, you know? Trevor Lee comes out to defend the championship that he stole from Sanjay Dutt. Like, literally stole. Like, he's not the champion, but he took the title. Octagoncito accepts the challenge. And Trevor Lee gets knocked out of the ring. He doesn't want to get back in, so he loses by count out. Octagoncito wins. Sanjay's trying to fight with Trevor Lee, but they won't let him fight, which is stupid. I think Sanjay's going to retain his title against Trevor Lee, so technically he's going to win it back. He's going to retain it, but he'll get his belt back. I think this is kind of stupid, but whatever. LAX is in their clubhouse, and Conan's like, I want Homicide to start things off with Alberto, because I think he's injured. I'll make him learn, Homicide. Join us or else. You know? And Homicide's like, yes, sir. Credo comes out with the silliest suit I've ever seen in my life in Joseph Park. And he calls out Laurel to the ring. Laurel Vanessa's like this all. And then he says, I love you. Will you admit me? And before she could say yes, Congo Kong comes out like. And I guess Congo Kong objects to the proposal. I was thinking about this. Congo Kong versus Abyss would be a nice feud and a brutal match. But they just leave and Rosemary. Laurel Finesse doesn't accept the proposal. This exact same thing happened like a month ago. Like, are they gonna go anywhere with this or not? So Kong takes her. I guess she's his girlfriend. But yeah, he takes her and he doesn't let her accept the proposal. So she doesn't say yes, but she doesn't say no either. Maybe she said it on their YouTube channel. She answered it. I don't know, but the main event is LAX. Obviamente. They look like they have their old music back. They fight El Patron in a gauntlet match. Homicide's first. He's eliminated. Oh, and then it was the other one with the hair, Ortiz. He's eliminated. And then Santana. It looks like they're protecting him because he's in the middle of his match. They all just jumped in the ring, and then LAX got disqualified. They're beating up El Patron. And, like, his family comes out, and they, like, start attacking the family. And then the Veterans of War return. We haven't seen those guys in a minute. They come out to fight off LAX. And then Carlos Conan leads the LAX out of the ring. Alberto, his family, and VOW are celebrating in the ring. This is nice, but like I don't know where it's leading to. Is it leading to a match at Destination X? Is Alberto El Patron going to defend at Destination X? I don't know. But I guess we gotta find out. We got like a couple more weeks left to the live special. They do a lot of tapings. Holy shit. But yeah, let's just see where it goes. I heard they're thinking about bringing in Rey Mysterio and or Jack Swagger. I would love to see those guys in the in GFW. I've always been all about getting like big known names into that company to see what they do with them. Some of them do well, some of them don't really go anywhere, but no matter what direction they go, it was always interesting to see them come in and see what they do. So yeah, I really hope they can get both of those guys in. One is fine, but it'd be nice to get both of them in. I don't know whether they're getting the money for all this, but I don't care, and you shouldn't care either. If it's spending money to where the company may go get shut down, that's a problem, but I don't think it will. But yeah, take it easy, guys. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good weekend, everyone.